Hello, welcome in. Today we're going to be playing Homeworld the Remastered Edition. You can find this on Steam if you're interested. I'll try to remember to leave the link in the description below. I have gone through the tutorial and actually the first mission, but my recording did not work out. I'll just leave it at that. Technical difficulties were had, but I do know that some of the cutscenes are a little bit lengthy, and there's a lot of dead air, so I'll work on cutting that out. So it'll be a little bit fast-forwarded compared to if you were playing it by yourself, but hopefully it'll be a little bit more entertaining. And Facecam is only going to be for introduction because it's really hot. I want to turn off all the lights to cool down a little bit. Yeah, let's get into it.
100 years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent. An ancient starship buried in the sand. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves: Higara, our home. The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Kharak System, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command. The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
Scaffold control standing by.
All stations green.
You're cleared to approach. You got it.
Bays 8, 9, and 10 sealed.
Scaffold decks A, B, C secure. Decks D and E secure. Scaffold secure. All systems green. Release crew standing by. What a beautiful sight.
This is Fleet Command. Boarding Mothership relaunch status. Command online. Resourcing online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online. K through S online. Scaffold control stand by for alignment. Alignment confirmed. Stand by, release control.
All caliper banks released.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away. Stand by for command line testing.
Command line green. Initial fleet in position.
Course deleted.
Fleet intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive test, several trials must be completed. Test construction by building the primary research ship. Test resource processing by harvesting the asteroids provided nearby.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes.
Stand down. We're on hold.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
Okay, so let me go through kind of basics. This is a 3D plane, much like EVE Online. You can select certain units. These two I know are harvesters. I can press the H key
locked in.
to have them start getting those resources. I know I'm going to need those because of the last time I tried this and the recording failed. Then we can choose these. We can scroll in and out. And there is this more tactical map. And I actually have forgotten some of the controls. I think it was
En route.
that, yeah. And I'll send our scout ships out to take care of the drones out here. And then if we control and click,
Punched in.
they will just attack all of them at once. Everything I highlighted in the box. And you can set formations for how aggressive you want your units to be. You can change their stance, which will determine if you're going to trade speed for damage, basically. And then you can set different formations for each fleet, or each group of ships that you're using. And you can assign manual groups as well.
That's all of them. Ready for orders. Copy.
Now we can send these ones. Oh, we got some more ones. Over here.
Formation trial complete. Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance. The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
Okay. I actually don't like too much how it keeps taking controls away.
Reporting.
Just a little nitpicky thing.
Lock all weapons on target.
Just partially just because I've already done this. We can change these to a neutral state. So that their damage and speed is fine in either direction. And there are some controls that I actually have forgotten already. There's a way to move not just in a 2D plane, but in a 3D plane. I forget which button combination it was, so I'm gonna have to look that up. The tutorial was just a lot of like, here's like a bunch of commands, and I did not remember most of that, unfortunately.
Attack complete. Awaiting further orders.
Okay,
Enemy unit emerging from hyperspace. Group 1 designated.
so I press Control 1 to turn these into a group.
New heading set.
Now, yeah, it's gonna wrest the control away from me again.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the salvage corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mothership.
So now we go into build up here. That was a corvette.
Construction underway.
And I'll construct in our mothership here. Now we get our salvage
Mothership.
corvette. Which is one of the things I really like about this so far, is like all of the ships actually come out. And if you watch the resource harvesters, they actually like attach to this back resource drop-off area. But yeah, one of the other interesting things this has is that your salvage,
Standing by.
you actually like go and take the ship and you can use it for resources basically. So yeah, these little resource harvesters. Boop, 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 boop. Actually, bloop, and slot in and drop off the resources, which I think is very neat. And there are these cryo trays over here. And they don't really seem to do anything in this mission. They just kind of hang out. Oh, and our
Standing by.
salvager is bringing in that drone. You can also capture ships and kind of convert them to your own too. And this is where I have to construct a research ship. Actually doesn't have a voice line for this. That is here.
Assembly underway.
Yeah, I don't know if that like voice line just ended up getting cut accidentally or something during the remaster. There's an objectives button up here, and the recall button just goes through all of the text in case you want to look back at things. And a little bit of flavor text for that. Its propulsion weapons research is too hazardous to conduct within the mothership. So you have to construct a research vessel to safely house these
research
experiments.
Stand by for a
Research ship
hyperdrive
complete.
test. Internal pressure doors will be sealed in 2 minutes. Abort systems standing by.
Hyperspace module fully charged. I'm ready to initiate quantum wave generation on your mark. Good luck, everyone.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
And we can go to the next one.
At ease.
And I actually really like this whole procedure that things go through. Where your ships basically dock in your mothership in a certain order before you go into hyperspace. It looks like there's a button to just go through this quickly, but I kind of enjoyed the immersion of it. So you get like all your combat ships, and then your harvesters, and then your research ship. And then a zoop.
All hyperspace systems operating at full power.
If the hyperspace targeting system is accurate, we will emerge in close proximity to the support vessel Kharak System. This ship has spent the past 10 years traveling on conventional drives to reach the outer Kharak System. The Kharak System will monitor the quantum waveform as we return to normal space and assist in tuning our drive control systems. If the hyperspace module malfunctions, the Kharak System will provide assistance and resupply. Mission objectives will be to dock with the support vessel in order to complete adjustments to the mothership and her drives.
We made it. Hyperspace jump complete. All systems nominal, and the quantum wave effect has dissipated.
We have misjumped. The support ship is not here. Fleet Command will signal the Kharak System while we confirm our current position.
This is the mothership calling support vessel Kharak System. Come in, please. We've misjumped and are requesting your beacon. This is the mothership calling support vessel Kharak System. Please respond.
Priority alert. We have picked up the Kharak System's automated beacon. Send a probe to make contact and re-establish communications.
Alright, so for now, I'm going to leave it there. Next episode of this, I don't know if I'm going to do episodes. We'll do the mission at a time. The next mission we'll do. For now, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying cool. Stay radiant. And I will see you next time.
Awaiting orders.
And you'll get your orders next time.